Hello everyone, welcome to Cloud Master channel. Today topic is about securing AWS environments with Amazon GuardDuty. So Amazon GuardDuty is a security service or threat detection service. So let's talk about agenda. We have problem statement and we'll go through the challenges organization face, the innovative solutions GuardDuty offers, the key features, cost analysis, use cases, and some interview question and answers for professionals which are trying to change their jobs. Okay, so let's go to the problem statement. In problem statement, organization in the cloud are facing threats such as unauthorized access, data breaches, and malware. And if you see as compared to traditional security measures, like, so it's very difficult to having the same nature of approach on the cloud environment. So we need to be think about intelligent and automated service that monitors AWS data sources and offers actionable insights to mitigate risks effectively. So we need to think about that areas. There are a couple of pain points we have in problem statement. If I talk about threat detections, business struggles with real-time environments, limited visibility into malicious activities, challenges in analyzing behavior patterns, and compliance standard as well. So right. So in this managing overwhelming the data or the pain points, we need one robust solutions over there. So what robust solution we can have? So let's talk about the target solution here. So Amazon GuardDuty uses AI and ML with integrated threat detections. And if you see this, the high level design, Amazon GuardDuty covering most of services in respect of infrastructure as a service and PaaS as a service, platform as a service. So if you see S3 databases, container workload, instance workload, account, serverless, EKS and ECS. So these kind of services are part of GuardDuty. And GuardDuty can cover and can scan those data and notify to you as a server administrator, as a cloud engineer, as a cybersecurity engineer. Also, you can take the action along with the app owner over there. So let's talk about one framework, what kind of framework we have in GuardDuty. So if you see, three main data event source should be enabled over there. First is about CloudTrail logs. Second is about VPC flow log. CloudTrail log is about your computing data and your storage data. Any kind of changes over there, so you can track over the CloudTrail. VPC is about your networking, and DNS is about your routing and all traffic or the URLs. So all everything once passed to GuardDuty, then GuardDuty will segregate those things with high, medium, and low severity findings, and based on the client requirement, what are the client requirement you have, based on that you can configure with CloudWatch, SNS service, and notification over the email. Either you can have one more use case in respect of the service ITSM portfolio, so you can integrate these things with ITSM portfolio and ServiceNow and Service One, and based on that you can get the ticket automatically whenever high priority, medium priority, and low priority intimation will be there from GuardDuty. By default you will get one tickets generated by Helix and ServiceNow Service One, and then we'll need to notify over the app owner based on the actions, what action need to be take care. So this is detect and notifications over there, detect and notify workflow is there. So let's talk about main components. What kind of main components we have in GuardDuty? So if I say threat intelligence integrations to detect malicious activity, machine learning models for insider threat detections, continuous monitoring for using CloudTrail and DNS log, malware productions, we have the agent lane scans, and there is a multi-account aggregation, also extended threat detection as well, actionable security finding, also we have compliance support. So these type of main features we have, and you don't need to be logging in each regions and each accounts. You can simply go with the master account where you have the master account, and you can easily get this type of report in one dedicated admin accounts. So this is the way we can get the data for GuardDuty. And if I talk about the cost analysis, if you see, cost is very minimal as compared to your security violations, security concerns. So I don't think client will have any challenges over there. If you share the right analysis and the last 2 months, 3 months reports to client, definitely client will be agreed to take it forward with implement this on all accounts. So I can suggest one thing: if you are in POC mode, either you are in discussion mode with client, you can offer one proposal like, can we do this in one critical accounts, production accounts, to identify this practice and cost, so that you can get the data for 1 month and 2 months, and based on the data you can have one more call with client and decide what kind of approach they are looking over there. And I believe in respect of security violation, security best practices, client will never deny this proposal to over there. So this is good practice, I can say. You can go with 1 or 2 accounts to implement these things, observe for 1 or 2 months for hypercare, and then share this report to client to get the approvals. Okay, let's talk about some interview question and answer which candidates can answer over the their interviews, and you may qualify your interview as well. So let's talk about first question. What is the AWS GuardDuty and how does it work? So GuardDuty is a managed threat detection service that continuously monitors and analyzes data sources like VPC flow logs, CloudTrail event log, and DNS logs to identify potential security threats over there, right? So you can use machine learning, anomaly detections, and integrate threat intelligence to generate finding, categorize into instance, compromised, and privilege escalations. So like this way you can answer to interviewer to have this understanding. But before answering, you should have to understand what is mean of VPC flow log, what is mean of CloudTrail, what is mean of DNS log. So if you go with a very deeper understanding and discussion, definitely interviewer can ask these things as well. What is mean of VPC flow log? What is mean of CloudTrail log? What is mean of DNS log, right? So we should know what kind of logs is there and what is the role of those logs. Then only you can answer these type of questions to interviewer. Okay, let's move to the next questions. How do you enable AWS GuardDuty in AWS account? Nowadays, I don't think anyone is going to enable this from console level, because we have more functionality from CloudFormations. Either you can do it from ISC, infrastructure as a code, from Terraform, DevOps profile. So you can do with multiple approaches, but in simple way, if interview asking this thing, then you can start with the answering with the console level. That is the reason I added here, but I also added for the ISC and SDK and SCLI commands also. So what you can answer to enable GuardDuty, we can go with the AWS management console, select the GuardDuty service, and we can enable the GuardDuty. So this creates a GuardDuty detector which processes data from various sources, and it will take around 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours to get the entire report from your account. So please wait for 48 hours, then only we can have the more functionality and more data on the GuardDuty over there. So like this way you can answer to interviewer. Also you can say like we can implement this from ISC code as well. Suppose you have um, 20 accounts, 30 accounts, or 40 accounts, so it's not very feasible to log in each accounts and each regions and enable this service, right? This is not a best practice. So what I can do over there, I can implement this via CloudFormation, either I can do this via ISC code. So this is the way you can answer over there to interviewer. Okay, let's move to the next questions. Can you explain how AWS GuardDuty integrates with other AWS services for enhanced security? So like this, we can answer like AWS GuardDuty integrates seamlessly with services like AWS Security Hub. Security Hub is a service for centralized threat management, AWS Lambda for automated incident response, and AWS CloudWatch for creating custom alarm based on GuardDuty findings. This integration allows streamlined workflow, quick response to threat, and comprehensive visibility into the security posture. So like this way we can answer to them. Security Hub is a service where we can integrate all services from GuardDuty, and we can have the consolidated report from all 20 accounts and 30 accounts. So this is the way we can answer to interviewer over there. Okay, let's move to the next questions. How would you optimize GuardDuty in a multi-account environments? So what we can do, we can answer like in a multi-account environment, I would enable GuardDuty with the administrator account through AWS organization. So you will have one administrator account, and this allows us to centralize management of GuardDuty findings from all member accounts. So you have one administrator account and you have linked accounts, all member linked accounts. So this is the way we can do over there. Also you can answer like we will configure cross account IAM roles for secure communications and leverage Security Hub for consolidated threat detections across accounts. So this is the way we can do over there. Next question would be, can you provide an example of how you respond to a GuardDuty finding in a real world scenario, right? So what we can example, we can say like GuardDuty flags suspicious API calls from one unknown IP. When I identified that access key that time were compromised, so I immediately revoked that keys, created new keys from IAM, and then implemented with IAM policy. Next time whenever my IAM key will be expiry by 365 days, as a best practice I'm saying is a 365 days in 1 year, your key should be rotate. So but in many clients giving their 3 months timeline, 90 days, some clients giving the 180 days for 6 months, right? So this is based on the business requirement. You can customize your rules, and then we can find the root cause analysis over there. So this is the way you can answer to interviewer. Also you can enable the multi-factor authentication for additional security. Okay, let's move to the next question. How would you design an automated incident response system using AWS GuardDuty findings? So here what we can answer: to design an automated incident response system, I would configure GuardDuty to send findings for the SNS topic. This is the first in respect of the detections part. And now in respect of the automated response, right? So that response automatic also we can do with the AWS Lambda functions to perform specific actions such as isolating compromised instance using security groups or disabling compromised IAM credentials by default. So no man efforts will be there in respect of these solutioning and operations. Everything will be done by Lambda functions. What are the rules you will define over there? Also, you can integrate step functions to orchestrate your complex workflow and provide detailed reporting to the client. So this is the way we can do. I'm putting my examples here, what I have the experience on this. So in our environment, we have the integration with Helix portal. So any any kind of ticketing, any kind of notification come from GuardDuty, automatic created one tickets. This is the first stage. You will get one tickets. Also based on the rule, suppose I have one rule for no security groups will be allowed for 000 for 22 and RDP, okay, Windows and Linux machines. So anyone doing this manually to change any security groups to allow 00, by default AWS Lambda and Event Bridge will notify, will trigger that type of changes, and will again restrict those changes over the security users and will notify to our DLs. So that is the way we are also having this scenario. So you can customize your business requirement, and you can put the solutioning over there. Okay, next questions. How do you design a comprehensive threat detection and response strategy using AWS GuardDuty in a large scale enterprise environment? So what we can answer: when you have the large environment, suppose you have multiple critical clients or environments on the production accounts. So what you can do to design a comprehensive strategy, what I can integrate AWS GuardDuty with security hub service, because security is a centralized threat aggregation across multiple accounts. You can get easily many findings over the security of what are the routing from the GuardDuty, and found findings would be routed through Amazon Event Bridge for automation workflow. I already covered this thing right in the last questions. And triggering Lambda functions to isolate compromised resources or notify relevant teams to take the actions. Additionally, GuardDuty findings would be corrected with AWS Mashi service from sensitive data protection. That is also you can do it, but Mashi service is a costly service. Please careful to introduce the service with the client, and then only you can go with the Mashi service. And AWS Detective for in-depth threat detection service as well. So regular audits and advanced separation rules would ensure minimal false positive over the GuardDuty. So that is the way we can answer to the interviewer. Next question, and this will be the last questions. Can you discuss the architecture and cost optimization strategy for deploying AWS GuardDuty in multi-account, multi-region setup, right? So in multi-account and multi-region setup, what exactly I can do? So you can answer like I would enable Amazon GuardDuty organization wide and configure centralized billing through AWS organization service. For multi-region setup, I would establish regional detectors to ensure localized threat detections while consolidating findings in a primary region to streamline analysis. Cost optimization can be achieved by analyzing the volume of data logs, proceed and by optimizing configuration like log retentions and sampling rates of CloudTrail. So like this way we can answer to the interviewer. So today topic is about this one, and next topic will be CSPM portal, as a security hub is a relevant topic after GuardDuty. So I just want to cover this one as well. This is called CSPM, Cloud Security Posture Management, Security of Service, and then we'll talk about service details and their use cases. We'll cover the cost analysis also, and we'll cover interview question answer. So this is the way we will cover the next sections for security hub. So please subscribe this channel, and if you have any doubts, so please put your comment. I will try to answer over there. Thank you all. Bye bye. Have a great day.